Our show focuses on homeownership, community, lifestyles, and success stories from across the country. We like to entertain and inform our audience by sharing cool stories from your city and across the nation. And of course, hear from a local pro from your market. Welcome to the last episode of the year. Today, we're going to check out some of the highlights of 2019 from coast to coast. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and welcome to the American Dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first story is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear what they have to share this week.
I'm Scott Loney.
And I'm Alicia Worley. We're with Country Estates, and today we're filming for American Dream TV here in Green Valley.
And our hot spot today is the Napa Deli, the owners, David and Kyle. And we're going to go on inside and meet them.
It's one of our favorite spots. Hi, hi,
welcome.
David. How are you?
Good to see you. What's
Good
up?
to see you too, David.
Hey, Lisa. All right. How are you?
Wonderful.
Yeah, sit down.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
How you going?
Thank you. Well, this is one of our favorite hot spots here in Green Valley. We love you guys.
Well, thank you.
So, first of all, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about when you got started and what was the inspiration behind starting the Napa Deli?
Well, about 5 years ago, Dad and I was visiting Dad on vacation. I was here for a month, and we were going out to lunch a lot, out to dinner a lot. Dad's like, why don't we do something like this?
So we did. We put it together and we figured it out. And
we opened a couple months later, but it's a great area.
Yeah, and obviously the community loves you. I mean, we love you, but you're doing so well. You recently expanded and took over the other side.
we did.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Your community is your support. You support your community, it supports you, and this community is so strong.
Yeah. What is this that you've prepared?
Oh, so this is the Napa grilled chicken panini. It's grilled chicken, red pepper aioli, caramelized onions, roasted bell peppers, and then we just got a little charcuterie to go with your beverages.
Thank you. It's very sweet.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys.
Wow. Look at this grand entry. So this house features lots of amenities. Here we have the living room with 30 to 35 foot high ceilings.
Really high.
Precast fireplace, cherry wood cabinets, cherry wood floors.
Yeah, and what's interesting is our seller actually hired the designer from Davidon Homes, who's the builder of this, to completely decorate from top to bottom. Every little detail was done by this New York designer.
In fact, that New York designer did such a great job. You should see what she's done in the dining room. It has recessed crown molding.
All the finishes are higher end.
All the finishes are higher end, has wood shutters, and the drapery, including in here, the drapes are from France, and they're all on remote, including the dining room, the entryway, and the family room, and throughout the whole house. Okay, and here we have the family room. It also has the plantation shutters, precast fireplace, and then in the kitchen, we have a nice size island with the porous granite. It's a high-end granite. Thermador gas range, 6-burner with a vent, high-end commercial stuff. Thermador refrigerator, Thermador double oven, and also a Thermador dishwasher, all stainless steel. We want to show you the master bedroom because that's a nice feature of the house also. And so we're gonna go on that way and let you guys see the master bedroom.
Yeah, come on.
Wow.
Wow, look at this.
This master bedroom is beautiful.
quite palatial, really.
Again, we have the recessed crown molding,
And we've got wainscoting.
fireplace.
And then out here, we've got a big,
Patio.
large patio with panoramic views.
And another feature of this house, the whole house has 8-foot doors.
You know what I want to check out is the master bath.
Oh, well, let's go take a look.
Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. You've got your dual vanity sinks. You've got an additional vanity here. Look at this large jetted oval tub with the views of all of Green Valley. It's just amazing. The detail in the floor, the little jewels, all this is huge upgrades. And then there's a large walk-in shower that's amazing. 2 large walk-in closets. So there's no arguing over who gets what closet. Wow, look at these extraordinary views.
Yeah, and those views are of the 600-acre Rockville Park, which is perfect for hiking, mountain biking, taking your dog up there for a walk. It's pretty nice.
I think I've even seen people horseback riding up in there. This is a great upstairs family room. It could be a media room or a game room or whatever fits your family's needs. High-end carpet. The designer, again, did an amazing job with the color scheme in every single room, and this one, without exception, is amazing.
Well, this is a nice private backyard.
Yeah, and it's an entertainer's backyard. There's multiple areas to have seating and entertain your guests. There's an outdoor kitchen. The flooring in here is just amazing. And we've got a fire pit, of course, the panoramic views. It's just an extraordinary property. And we want to thank you for touring with us today, our hotspot, the Napa Deli, and 710 Bridal Ridge Drive here in the exclusive Eastridge gated community.
Hey y'all, it's Stacey Sandoe with Coldwell Banker Couple Gateway Realty, and today I'm in the town of Winters. Winters, California is located in Yolo County, right on the Solano County line, and I am super excited to show you on this episode of The American Dream, the brand new boutique luxury hotel, Hotel Winters. So come on in, let's go take a tour.
Hi, Stacey. Welcome to Hotel Winters.
Hi, guys. Great to see you again.
Great to see you as well.
I'm so excited to share this with the American Dream. So
absolutely. We're so excited about it. Well, Hotel Winters, the first hotel in Winters. We have 78 fantastic size guest rooms here with 6 great suites. We have a nice suite that our brides love. It's our bridal suite, and we also have a nice signature suite. It's a fantastic venue. People are loving to come to the hotel. You know, in Winters, people were coming here for eateries, and they were coming here to experience some of the restaurants and experience getting married in Park Winters and different places, but they didn't have anywhere to stay. So we're really excited about our guests coming to Winters now and staying at this fantastic property.
Right,
Yes,
it's gorgeous.
yes.
It's absolutely
I'd love to show
stunning.
you around.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
So I see the inside of the hotel seems to be pretty complete and everything,
Yes,
but there
yes.
seems to be a lot of construction still going on as well.
Yes, there is some construction going on. Actually, one of the construction areas is our fantastic spa,
Wow.
and it's called Zenterra's. It is an actual full-service spa that can treat up to 13 people at one time. We have 5 treatment rooms here, and there's esthetician work that happens here, facials. You can get your eyebrows waxed, etc. It's going to be a great place to come and relax at the end of your day. You just need to get some stress off your shoulders. Come on down to the terrace, get a little massage. We just can't wait for them to open. Actually, I'll probably be the first one to get a massage on my shoulders.
I'm sure it's a lot of work to open a hotel.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, awesome. Well, let's go take a little bit more of a stroll. And
Sure,
see what else we
absolutely,
got.
absolutely. So I want to share with you our awesome Carboni's Ristorante Bar and Market. People are really excited about coming over. It's part of our full service experience. So come on in, I'll show you a little around.
All right.
Welcome inside Carboni's Italian Ristorante Bar and Market. We're so excited for this concept. Winters is really just ecstatic that we're going to have an authentic a time experience here. And as you can see, the painters are still painting, and also we have our open kitchen concept. So you can't see it now, but this will be glass here, and our guests will be able to sit down and see all the cooking going on in the kitchen. Also, we have a rooftop bar and lounge that you can have catered by carpet owners as well if you want to go ahead and reserve a private event there.
Oh, can we go up and see the rooftop?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, well, let's go. You lead the way.
All right.
Oh, wow, this is a great area.
Awesome, beautiful morning. Welcome to our rooftop bar and lounge. Look at this magnificent view.
Berryessa Gap.
Berryessa Gap. We want to encourage all of our guests to come up here, and we'll have our music playing here, and there'll be a nice social hours. And of course, if you want to reserve this space for a private reception or a wedding reception, we're open to it.
All right. Well, I've been waiting to see these gorgeous rooms. So can we go see some
Absolutely.
rooms?
Let's go see some rooms.
Okay. Fantastic.
Welcome to our signature suite.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Lots of space.
Lots of space. It's just fantastic. It's comfortable. Gives you an intimate experience. Let me show you our fantastic balcony. If you step out, you'll see how awesome it is. It oversees downtown Winters and also oversees a Veterans Park there. Welcome to our bedroom of our signature suite.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Thank you. Everything again was personally designed by Carla Avila from Avila Winters, and we also have our walk-in bathroom.
Love a clawfoot tub.
The detail of the barn doors is fantastic. The clawfoot tub, yes, and there's also a walk-in shower in there. Certainly those that want to come and experience the signature suite, it's available to you. You can book online.
All right, wonderful. So this hotel, Gazelle, it is gorgeous from top to bottom. I can't wait to see the other pieces that are still being finished.
Absolutely. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really glad that you were able to come and have a grand tour of the hotel. We're excited about our grand opening on January 11th.
Wonderful.
And I hope you can come back and see us.
Will do, will do. I know you're a busy man, so I will let you go and go run this hotel.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Appreciate
joining
it.
us
Absolutely. Thank
on
you.
the American Dream.
Thank you.
This week, we're sharing a recap of some of our favorite moments of 2019. But first, we hear from one more professional from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Welcome to this episode of The American Dream. My name is Keri Akemi Hernandez, and let us take a moment to honor the indigenous people to the land. What we're going to do today is learn a little bit more about our community and find ways to be thankful and inspire hope. And right now we're outside of Model Bakery, where I'm going to go in and take a look at what they have to offer. Let's go. Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, likewise. How's it going today?
It's going good, thank you. I wanted to know if I could have a cinnamon sticky bun, please.
Got it.
Oh, thank you so much.
You bet. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. So this is really special to me because it reminds me of my grandmother. When I smell cinnamon or anything that resembles something my grandma made, it reminds me of her since she passed away in 2013. And now that we're getting into the holiday season, it's just something that warms my heart, and I wanted to share that with you. So I really admire both of your courage, and I wanted to invite you here to share a little bit about your personal story to hopefully find ways to be thankful and inspire hope in our community. Tell me a little bit about Elena and your family, what you're putting together for her legacy.
So we started Elena's Voice Foundation. The mission of it is to inspire hope and kindness through education, music, and mental health initiatives. It all started after Elena's murder, November 7th of last year at Borderline. For us, rather than going down the path of turning this into a gun control initiative or something crazy. We've decided to focus on change and focus on hope. So we just want the discussion to start before it continues. We still like to joke around that her roommate said she was a little annoying a lot of the time because she was one of those people that would call you out on the stuff that you don't want everybody to ignore, right? But she was honest in that sense, and so our thought is similarly, is let's get people to be honest but kind with each other, and hopefully that'll create change. I would say that, you know, however you handle that grief is how you personally handle it, but I would say definitely cherish the moments that you had and live the moments as you can, little by little, and just be in the moment. But the community has really reached out and lifted us up in such a way that we can't really repay them in that way other than just trying to be there for our community.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Absolutely.
And being here with us today to share and have the courage to do the work that you're doing. And Megan, for you, I mean, it's just, you know, a really new experience.
It is very new, and we are embracing every day as best as possible. And I think, as Eric said, everyone does it differently. And I think from the moment it happened, I kind of threw my hands up saying, I don't know how to do this. This whole thing they call grief, you don't quite understand. In thinking of little Addie and the short life that she lived and the number of people she touched and connected with, it's overwhelming to us to even process. It's not about how long we live, it's about what we do while we're here that really matters. She just knew who she was, and we've created little messages that just say, be silly, be kind, be you. And that's kind of a simple message of who Addie was. Really being able to own who you are is powerful, and I think that can be demonstrated at any age, and she happened to do it really well.
Donnie, it's great what you do with North Bay BMX.
The stories that we hear about Elena and Addie and who they were and that identity and the enjoyment that they found in certain things, it's so critical that kids find that, and there's so many that are seemingly lost. And so we believe in bicycles. And so I think we've done an amazing job, and Addie was one of our most bright students. We've got her sweatshirt on right here. This was her number, 908, and we say, right, be kind, and it's like, be remembered. And so these kids, they have something so special, and we want them to understand how special they are and that the talent that they have in them, and just find what they've been looking for, didn't even know that they were looking for. We're just part of the great community of Napa Valley, and we're very thankful.
You might think just by looking at me that I'm a certain sort of person, just by looking at my smile. Sometimes I feel like I can hide behind my smile. This has been a journey being a part of the American dream, and I thought it would only be fitting for me to share a little bit about myself and my personal story, since we've heard so many courageous stories today. Being a multi-generational household with my grandparents at home, my parents divorced when I was 7. Being a kid during that process, it felt really uncertain. My mom struggled a lot. She was a single mom. I pretty much gave up my childhood. We went from being cared for by only family to being kind of dropped off with strangers, with a next door neighbor who was also a character. Now that I'm an adult and look back, I realize she had a substance abuse problem. Even to this day, we have a strained relationship. I did have my grandma, but we were not always with her. Any questions I had or any challenges that I was facing, I didn't have that person to go to. Even as an adult, I continue to have some challenges. So I'm 41 today. I have stopped being a victim, and I am a survivor. I won't allow my life experiences to define me. I'm much more than that. You're not just something that happened to you, and if we can be a little bit more compassionate, a little bit more kind, we'll make this world a better place.
I hope you learned something interesting about your city and enjoyed the local content. Up next, we're going to revisit some of this year's best moments from the West Coast, which some say might be the best coast.
Hello, I'm Alan Canis, and I'm one of the top real estate agents in the United States. I serve a niche market called the San Francisco Peninsula. Located just 20 minutes south of San Francisco, 20 minutes north of Silicon Valley, and just 5 minutes from the San Francisco International Airport. All, of course, with no traffic. We find Burlingame, California. When working with my clients, attention to the smallest details is so important, even down to a pocket square. Speaking of a pocket square, it's time to meet my favorite family couture store, Sam Maloof. Come on in. Hey Sam, great to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
I need a pocket square.
Oh, great. Stand right over here, and I will bring you the pocket square.
Great.
Trying to match your coat and tie today?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I got a beautiful one right here. Show this to you. This is from Keaton, all silk.
Ooh.
Beautiful browns and blues. I'll help you do that.
Oh, let's see.
Here.
Oh, that one's nice.
Is that pretty?
Yeah, that
Like
one's
that?
nice. Let's
So I
see.
can take a look in
Yeah,
there?
let's see. Okay.
That's pretty. And here's another beautiful one.
Let's
Let me
see.
show you this. And if you like this, similar colors.
I like that.
Hey, Greg.
Okay.
But I think I like that first one better. I think
I
coloring
like that one.
works better.
That one's better. Okay.
All right.
But
How's
perfect. Sold.
beautiful? Wonderful.
I like this. I know your first secret to your success is your beautiful wife, Gloria.
Thank you.
What do you consider your main secret to your success?
I think foremost is product, having the absolute best product there is. We shop all over Europe, bringing our clients, from all the wonderful countries that make handmade products. Number two is being able to execute flawlessly. It's so important. Our customers are very detail oriented, so to the eighth of an inch makes a big difference in how something looks. Our customer service, which is also exceptional. We bend over backwards to take care of our clients. And number four is having a great team. You need a lot of great support, and we have great staff.
Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate, and I know our community appreciates you being here. Thank you so much. Thank
Couldn't do it
you.
without you.
Greetings, my name is Pete Lorimer and I am broker owner of PLG Estates here in glorious Los Angeles. I'm also the host of a show on Netflix called Stay Here. Now, where are you, Pete? Yes, it isn't your typical Los Angeles beach and Santa Monica and Venice. We're actually in an area known as the East Side. Now, it can be a little bit confusing because we are indeed west of downtown, but we're east of Hollywood in an area called Echo Park. Now, Echo Park, this lovely lake that you can see people boating, was founded as a reservoir back in the 1800s. Then it was turned into a recreational area, and then this area has some of Los Angeles' most old vintage homes going as far back as 150 years old. I love the East Side. I have an office here. I have an office in four corners of Los Angeles, but I love, love, love the East Side. And I'm going to take you on a trip to see some of my little cheeky favorite hotspots on the East Side of Los Angeles. So come on, let's go. Welcome to Porto Drive. This is an absolute labor of love for me. I have been involved with this project from the very beginning. This is a classic mid-century home nestled atop the Hollywood Hills. We're in an area known as the Outpost Estates, which is technically part of the Hollywood Hills on the east side. Asking price for this beauty, $2.5 million will buy you this jewel in the hills. And you get a free orchestra with it, because right behind me, literally on the other side of the hill, is the Hollywood Bowl. And if you listen on a chilly LA Starry Night, you can hear the national anthem being played by LA Philharmonic. So without further ado, I am terribly excited to show you all of the beauty that this property has. So come on, let's have a look around. Now, it is no easy feat to build such a house because we're dealing with a pretty small footprint on a piece of rock with a cliff below you. But I love the mid-century lines of this house. And then come with me this way. This is why people who live in the hills love the hills. It is because of the views. Look at this. You've got downtown behind you. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Long Beach. And people just go nutsy fruitcake for the views. And then check this out. Silence. We're in the middle of LA and you can barely hear a thing. You just see the birds flying by. And what I'm gonna do is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you all feel like you live in a $2.5 million house. Just for a moment, I'm gonna step out of the way so you can enjoy the view. Michael! Michael! Come and visit me in my boudoir. Isn't this fabulous? If only I was naked with champagne, it would be even more fabulous. Well, I'm sure the viewers would probably be punching out of the channel if that was the case. But this is the ultimate Hollywood bathroom experience. I would sit here sipping on my champagne, watching the helicopters fly by as they film the celebrities at Mann's Chinese Theatre, which is literally right there. Hollywood Bowl and Hollywood Boulevard is right there. And this makes me feel like king for a day. Just gonna imagine.
Hey guys, Alexander Garcia here, bringing you back to the coastal cities of San Diego. I'm standing here in Embarcadero Marina, the walkway along downtown's waterfronts. This place has a bit of history to it, so let me show you. Embarcadero Marina gives some of its visitors some of the best views of downtown, some of the best restaurants to choose from, and the most historic landmarks along the way. But by far, my favorite landmark stands 25 feet tall, the most romantic of them all, the one and only Embracing Peace statue.
Whoa there, Tiger.
You didn't actually think I'd leave Hallie out of this one, did you?
Okay, Alex, I know you think you got the moves, but in all seriousness, what does this statue symbolize?
Right, so the story behind the statue is that it actually depicts a very famous photo back in World War II. So the photo was taken in 1945 as an American sailor embraced a nurse with a kiss in New York City's Times Square to celebrate the ending of World War II.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Right? And the crazy thing is that these two people didn't even know each other. It was just a random kiss. So, I mean, but, you know, in all fairness, I could understand the excitement of the sailor, knowing that the war was finally over.
Yeah.
I don't know, a random stranger kiss, is that a little too much?
I mean, I think we'd have to see for ourselves. Challenge?
You want to go kiss some strangers?
Go!
Let's go kiss some strangers. Just kidding,
No,
just
but
kidding.
seriously, in all seriousness, Alex, what does this kiss and this symbolize to you?
Right. I think the statue symbolizes the love and the freedom that we can now enjoy because of all the sacrifice that these soldiers, specifically the sailors, made for us.
Look at you, Alex. Get deep. I like it.
So there's certainly an interesting amount of irony as to the location of this love statue, as sitting right across these still waters lies one of the fiercest landmarks in San Diego. Weighing in at 45 tons, the length of 3 football fields, and carrying 176 anti-aircraft cannon guns. Hallie, you probably already guessed it.
Obviously.
The one and only USS Midway ship. This beauty, or should I say beast of a machine, has so much history here in San Diego. Believe it or not, the USS Midway was the world's largest ship up through 1955. It was finally decommissioned in San Diego in 1992 and now serves as the most visited naval warship museum in the United States today, with over 1 million visitors annually.
Things are looking pretty cool over here on the West Coast, but we still have more to come. Stay tuned as we see some of this year's best moments from the South and Midwest.
1000 Nashville secret agents. Guess what our mission is today? Well, I'm wearing my boots for a reason. We're in our hometown, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nash Vegas, Tennessee, guys. This is where I've been selling real estate for 18 years. It's time today to take them down to the honky tonks, Tootsies.
That's right.
Hey, code name Boo Boo, code name Baby Man, and I got the Boo Boo t-shirt on. They're gonna be selling Hank Williams Jr. t-shirts down there, but they ain't got nothing on this one, baby. Let's go to Nash Vegas, come on.
Let's see it. Home of the Tennessee Titans. Go Woo!
We're at Printer's Alley, guys. This is Loney's Western Room, the best karaoke spot in America, right here on Printer's Alley. But you know what?
It's closed. And quite often, the best karaoke singer ever appears in there.
She's so sweet. Let's go. Let's keep rolling.
Auditorium, home of the Grand Ole Opry.
Guys, this is where all of the legends got their start in country music. Porter Wagner, Dolly Parton. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
I do.
Come on, Hank Williams Sr. I'm gonna show you guys something here in a second. It's awesome.
A secret entrance. It's so cool. Come on. Right here, Jay always tells a story. Anytime we have any guests come to Nashville, he loves telling the story. So tell it, baby.
Here's the deal. This is Tootsie's Orchid Lounge right here. All right, so Tootsie's Orchid Lounge is a dive bar that's right out the back entrance here. This is the secret Hank Williams Sr. entrance. Guys, when Hank needed a drink in between his shows.
Because you could not drink in the Ryman. So he would sneak out right here, go over to Tootsie's, have a drink, and then go back in and finish his show. And Jay actually sang at Tootsie's for 4 years.
I know.
He did.
Let's go in Tootsie's. Come on.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so this is a song I wrote a long, long time ago. It's called She Believes in Angels, but really I should have wrote this about myself because my beautiful angel's over there. So this is called She Believes in Angels. Angels. She believes they won't let her down. Yeah. There you go, baby. You're my angel. I love you.
Good job, baby.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes.
The word tamale is a Spanish word that pretty much means made of dough or masa. It has been predated to 7000 BC, where it's in Mesoamerica in pre-Columbian times. They use it just as a dipping bread, and they would dip it into sauce and stew. The Aztecs and the Mayans would wrap it up in corn husks and give it to warriors because it was a really good portable food when people were trying to go around and conquer the world. In El Paso, Texas, there's people that actually make them sweet. In South Texas, they make them big. Gerald Ford tried to eat one without taking the husks off in 1976, but here's the point. Everyone has a different style of tamales. And we're gonna go check out how San Antonio has made tamales their tradition around the holidays.
We're here with Aida. Aida, what is your fondest memory of tamales?
My grandmother, when we were kids, we used to make them during Christmas.
Just hanging around with my grandparents, getting all the masa ready, cooking down all the pork.
I don't remember how old I was, but just like seeing it and not knowing what it was until she opened it up and then you actually taste it.
So one of the seasonings that Panamanians use quite often is saffron. She would cook the saffron liquid with her pork that she filled the tamales with.
And she would show us step by step and let us make the masa and we'd put it on the corn husks and we'd make a mess. But that was the fun of it.
So I would say I was probably had to be around 4 or 5. But yeah, around Christmas time, I'd always look forward to getting tamales from her.
You know, getting all the family together. You know, it was a family tradition.
So every year you guys get together, you would make the meat separate, do the masa separate?
Yeah, we do all the whole process. You know, we
From scratch.
extend all the leaves, make all the masa.
Wow.
You know, cook down the cabeza. You know, all that good stuff.
I love it.
I'm gonna ask you some speed questions. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Homemade or store-bought?
Homemade.
Homemade, all the way.
Homemade, absolutely.
No, it had to be homemade.
Yeah,
for
homemade
sure.
no matter
for
what.
Sure, yeah.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork.
We gotta go with pork.
Holidays only or year-round?
I usually like them holidays only, but I won't turn down year-round.
Holidays or year-round?
Holidays.
Holidays only or year-round?
Oh, God, year round.
Holidays or year-round?
It's usually more the holidays.
Now, last but certainly not least, we head to some of the most famous and historic cities in the United States. Let's revisit some of this year's best moments from the Eastern Seaboard.
I go. Where are you, guy? Where are you? Hope he's gonna meet me at this house soon. Let me try to get him again. For all I know, he could be swimming in the ocean.
Glad we could finally meet up.
I brought your car.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm super excited. Today I'm going to introduce you to my friend Frank McKinney. Frank McKinney is the epitome of the American dream. Here's a guy who started from nothing. He's built $50 million spec homes on the ocean. Today we're going to see his $14.9 million property. Let's go meet him. Frank.
Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Frank,
Hey,
pleasure to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
How are you? What a place you got here.
Yeah, well, welcome to 3492 South Ocean Boulevard, my final masterpiece. After 30 years, this is number 44, and it's the last one.
That's it.
Wow.
The name of the program, American Dream.
Yep.
No longer 2.2 kids and a dog and a white picket fence.
So Frank, tell us what this is. I see jellyfish, but I've never seen anything like this before.
What I wanted to do was bring the marine life from what you don't see in the ocean inside into the world's only jelly sphere. That is stunning. That's why I didn't put a TV in the room. I don't want a TV on that wall. I want you to sit back and relax. There's too much stress as it is. This will take it away.
Frank, why don't you tell me a little bit about the kitchen?
Like the jelly sphere, this has something you will not find in any other residential setting in the world, that being lava countertops from Auberge, France. You've got this beautiful prep area. If you want to enjoy a little bubbly while you're cooking, you've got a place for your ice. And if she's got to check her lipstick, there's a mirror on the back of the champagne holder.
You have thought of everything. This is just remarkable.
That's one way to ride in style.
Yeah, thanks. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So I'm Erica from Kensington Vanguard.
And I'm Kate Elliott from the Kate Elliott team at Caldwell Banker. We are here to talk about how I like to work with builders. and we have a lot of homes in this area that are getting restored. And so we actually, as a service to our builders, work with them to help select design choices. So we should go in and take a look. It's half done, so be a little bit careful, but there's some exciting design decisions to be made.
Perfect, let's take a look.
All right. Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's up?
How are you? Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good, Erica. This is Dave Kasdan from Kasdan Construction Management and Kasdan Homes.
Very nice to meet you.
And he is our builder for this property here at 393 Irving in South Orange. Should we start with the bathroom?
Definitely.
Sure, so this is a bathroom?
Well, this was a bathroom, and now it's going to be a bathroom and a laundry room.
Okay, so Dave, tell me, why does it make sense to get Kate involved so early on in a project like this when the bathroom is literally down to the studs?
She really helps me kind of push outside the box on ideas and design, and we really just have a lot of fun with the project.
Dave has really good taste, but the fact of the matter is, you know, as buyers come through and they're seeing more and more of the same thing, we take a little bit of risk. This is how Dave gets the most money for his homes, is because he's pushing the envelope a little bit.
Wow, you guys really like a lot of color and taking a lot of risks with this design.
Where do you see our accent wall?
There's an accent wall?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's look.
This is sort of the focal point of when you walk in the house, right?
Okay.
And so we really wanted to do something fun. So we worked with a muralist.
So this is custom. No other house is going to have this in the United States.
Absolutely right.
Wow, beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
You're right, it hits you as soon as you walk in. I couldn't have imagined a piece of wall art. I love it.
Cool. Guys, I have a really good idea. All right, so you know how we were talking about open concept? I was thinking it might be a great idea to open up this wall from the dining room into the second family room.
Are you cool with this?
Let's go for it.
All right, E, crowbar, ready?
Ready.
Let's break it down.
Welcome to the American Dream, and today we have your super mortgage guy, Justin Bush,
Thank you very much. And your super realtor, Catherine Rain.
and we're in sunny Miami Beach, and we have something very unique for you.
This is the Arca. It's fully sustainable. Not only is it a house, it is also a yacht. Why don't we
check it out?
Let's do this. Wow, check this out.
Wow, look at this view, it's amazing.
This is huge. This is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Look at this deck.
And now we're inside of the Arc Up with Howard Chase and Marius Color. Thank you for being on the show.
Of course. Thanks for having us, Catherine.
So Marius, tell us about this.
Well, the Arcup's the first livable, luxury, sustainable yacht in the world. So it's independent of electricity and water. So we have sufficient solar panels on the roof to actually drive this yacht, use it for all the hydraulics and for the air conditioning. And we're collecting rainwater on the roof as well, which goes in a 4,000-gallon freshwater tank after it goes through a purified system. So being independent of electricity and water, I think this is something amazing. We're here, we have 4,350 square feet of living space, 2,600 air conditioned, 1,750 outside with 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath.
Tell us, how does this compare to the normal real estate in Miami?
Well, of course, as everybody can see, this is different. So this is not a mansion and it's not a yacht. It is the perfect blend of both. So this is Miami's version of Noah's Ark.
Great house yacht living. So I think this is the American dream and far beyond.
So actually when this was covered, I thought it was a barbecue. Duh. So what is this?
Well, it's obviously it's not a barbecue. Wow. So the reason why it's actually so stable like a house is because we have here the 4 stops where we lift the entire yacht above water. Otherwise, a bow thrust or you give gas like any other yacht. And also here you have a navigation system where you can control how much water you actually have in the tanks, and also on energy, how much energy we're actually producing right now. So what the solar is producing, how much goes into the batteries, and how much we're actually using right now for the air conditioner lights or to drive it.
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. Look forward to what's coming in 2020, because we've got some pretty cool stories and big changes on the way. We would like to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow this show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next year.